Hello, I'm Danny DeHeck. Thank you for doing my LinkedIn 101 course. The purpose of the course is to really give you a good insight on how LinkedIn actually works, how to set up your profile so you look professional, and more importantly, how to engage with other LinkedIn users. I've been using LinkedIn for quite a few years, and I actually have a premium account, and I pay per month to be a LinkedIn member. So when you have a premium account, it means that you can connect with quite a few people. So I did a bit of an experiment. I actually connected with 4,000 people just by going connect. And to my surprise, 2,000 people out of that 4,000 people just added me, but never engaged with me. So then I thought, well, what's the point of using LinkedIn if people don't engage? It's like walking up to somebody and giving them a hug and then walking away. So over the years, I've learnt different ways to engage and interact with people, and I've actually got a lot out of LinkedIn. It's probably my best business tool ever. Another thing I did is I've got over 7,500 people that I have connected with, and every time you go to the wall on LinkedIn, you can see what they are posting, and eventually it's very distracting. So I found some software where I could unfollow 7,500 people. And I found 25 people that either I wanted to interview on my podcast, or I wanted to be like, or I wanted to have some form of association with. And then I started watching what was coming up on my wall, and I started engaging with the content that I saw. Now, I'm sort of a mixed bag. I'm not really in one industry. So that means anything I saw of interest, I could engage with it and gave them my own 10 cents worth on whatever I was commenting on. Eventually, what they do is those people wonder who this guy is, and they click on your profile, and then they check out your LinkedIn. They can click on your contact and the like, and that's how you benefit by having a well-filled-in LinkedIn profile. Social media is like a game. And people go along to watch a game, they sit in grandstands. So there's LinkedIn, there's YouTube, there's Facebook, there's Instagram, and people like hanging out in social media. So you want to make sure that you're well branded so that when people are in LinkedIn, they know who you are. And you want to have a professional photo, you want to have a nice cover image on the background, and you also want to, tell people in your headline, what not about you and show off all your skills, but you want to show people why you're there. You want to be open to networking so you're approachable to people. Right, so I'm going to give you one other example. This is just an introduction to how I have found LinkedIn a valuable resource for my business. I was doing a workshop teaching people about LinkedIn, and I decided to find somebody that looked like they were interesting and somebody of maybe wealth. And I found a picture of John Chow, who I didn't know who he was, from a bar of soap, on the back of a yacht with having champagne. So I went to his profile and I connected with him, and I also sent a personalized message to him at the same time, and I never got a reply back. When you do that practice, only when they connect back with you will they actually see the message you've sent. So let's say you decided to get some software and you were going to use that software to send out a whole lot of welcome requests and a personalized message to everybody. And then 3 years down the track, when you realized that wasn't a good idea and you started plucking out people you really wanted to talk to, engage with, up would pop a 3-year-old message in their inbox after you connected with them that was 3 years old. So don't use software, but be, I can't even say the word I'm thinking of, strategic. Close, but no cigar. All right, so I'm going to give you an example of how I actually got to chat with John Chow. On the back of the boat he was having champagne with, his headline said, "Unstoppable Billionaire." I've forgotten exactly the wording, but basically said he was going to be a self-made billionaire by the year 2021. And I think he's well on the way for doing that. But I just wanted to show people how I went about engaging. So here's John's profile. And I look, there he is. He's got Unstoppable Entrepreneur. And then down here, you've got activity. Now, this is where you want to hang out if you want to chat with John Chell. You go down to his activity, and there's a button underneath that says all activity. And in here, you'll see you've got articles. So what I did is I went through here, and I can tell by looking at his other articles that approximately every 6 months he posts a blog, and I'll teach you how to do the same. But this one here caught my eye. Chell's first job. And I went through here and I read about the story, how his family come out from China, how they had the takeaway shop in, I think it was Courtney Place in Wellington, and basically how they went from rags to riches and how their family is today. So once you see an article like that, don't be scared. You can like it because it's easy. It's one click and you don't have to spend much time, and you could go around and like everyone's content. Yippee yay. Yep, great idea. Not. You'll find that if you have 1,000 people viewing a bit of content, in this case, it doesn't tell me, but quite a few people, it's got 200 likes, and out of that, 55 comments. And that's including the ones that John has replied to. So not many people post comments. So I went in there, I read the article, and it was very good. So I hand on heart, I put a genuine, sincere comment on there. I said, unreal post, truly amazing story. Thank you for sharing that with like-minded people. It does show you that you can do anything with the right people in your life. John, your mum and dad will be proud of you to your accomplishments to date. Within a few minutes, John replied, thank you, Danny. And then he connected with me, and up pops the old message I sent him 3 weeks ago. And he chatted with me. Then I said to John, I said, I'm always looking for speakers. I said, I probably couldn't afford to hire you. And he wrote back and he said, no, I'm available for public speaking. I do it free of charge. So there's somebody that I wanted to connect with. And instead of just sending a request and asking him for a favor, I engaged with his content, and then I got the results that I wanted. So that's basically how LinkedIn works. Go in there and engage with other people. It's the same with any other social media. Don't just spam people and try to get your name on there. But if you write really thoughtful comments, people will click on your name. And when they click on your name, they will see your profile. They will click on your contact information. They will watch your 30-second video. They will find out that you're into podcasting. You're an adventurer. I'm a street photographer. And then when they go through your profile, they'll see that you've posted articles that are interesting. Then you can look at my activity. They can see that just the other day I posted a comment on something. They can read my full profile. So I've got an About Us page that I use over and over again on different social medias. And also they can see all the places that I am currently working. Whenever I'm checking out anyone on LinkedIn, I normally go down to see where they're currently working. So you want to make sure you've got that up to date. I've even uploaded some images. I don't know if that works. Some images where people can, that are in line with my personal brand. So let me teach you how to go about setting up your profile, and we'll do it step by step and just move on to the next video.